Salute.
Woo. Yo, 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 yo. What up, everybody? We live and alive again. It's your boy X. I'm here with my man Deucer. Y'all know him as Tyrone. Either way, he's my co-host. Go ahead and see what's up.
It was good with it.
And we're here. It's been a long overdue visit. I'm here with my man, my brother, JB.
Yeah.
You don't even let me introduce you myself?
Nah.
Go ahead and say what's up then.
You
Go ahead and say what's up.
This microphone stinks too, by the way.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
You already started.
Appreciate it. Thank you for letting me be on the show.
Hey, if you tapped in
Finally.
right now, let us know if you can hear JB.
Yeah, please let me know because this microphone is broken. I told him earlier before we started.
It's not, bro. You gotta stay with your chest. Use all your chest.
Well, it's hard to do that when the microphone smells like a preacher been all on it. You remember the mics where they had a little crescent, the little brown stuff in the mics and stuff? Yeah.
I'm talking on it. All right, way. Anyways, my man, how you doing today, James? How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. Came out here, see my godson play some ball.
Where you coming out here from?
LA.
LA. Okay, you
Yeah,
came out here.
they said in the chat they can hear you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Okay, so you say you came out here to see your godson play ball?
Yes, godson play ball. The main thing, pretty much spend time with the family. Something I like to do every once in a while. Just come back home, see everybody.
You do be coming out here quite often too.
Well, that's what happens when you get time off for work. NBA plus, so schedule's kind of spread at this point in time.
But how you be getting time off with both LA teams? So okay, well, matter of fact, go ahead and tell where.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't assume that the viewers just know what you do. We thought so everybody just knows what JB do.
This first like 10-15, this is about you. So go ahead. So you from LA? You're
from Hanford.
You're from here.
Moved to LA about going on 5 years ago.
5 years, okay.
And after I graduated college, got a job.
Where'd you graduate from? Where you graduated?
Fresno State. Degree in journalism, broadcasting. Pretty much after graduating school, got a job with a company called ANC Sports, where we do LED technician, where we put together video boards and stuff like that, run content for different sports teams. So Fresno State ended up getting a new video board up. I don't know if you guys ever been to Fresno State Stadium, the Bulldog Stadium, football field. They got that big old video board.
Okay.
So our company pretty much hooked that up. So it was the first year running in 2015. So did that one season that year. And after that, I applied for jobs back east.
So hold on. So you basically, when you did that thing for Fresno State, that's basically like you setting up jumbotrons.
No, we just ran video content.
Oh, so you just run the ads. Content that goes on the jumbotron. Okay.
Yeah, the ads, like different ads.
Okay. You're responsible. So like, hey, a minute and a half, play this.
Yeah, pretty much certain points during the game.
And see, a lot of people don't know either. This is my first time like really hearing this.
Okay, but I'm gonna get to that later.
As your brother.
I'll tell you.
As his brother. Like I haven't actually heard this either. Like I know he works for but go ahead.
Well, I'll let he's lying. He knows more. But he's just
not this detail.
Anyway, I'll get to
not
that.
This detail though.
So anyway, after doing that in football season 2015, I liked it so much that I started, seeing that back east, Philadelphia area, they had jobs opening with the Flyers to run content for them, and then Louisville University. So HR contacted me. It was like, "You sure you want to come back east and live out here?" Like it's kind of, it's different from you being the West Coast. Like the weather's different.
The weather, that's always the first thing people.
So I was like,
the West Coast.
You're thinking about this after you had graduated?
No, after I graduated. After my first year at Fresno State, working, doing that. So I did 6 months over there. So then after football season, you got to realize out here there was nothing else, no other sports to do. Okay. So I always want to work in the sports industry. So she hooked me up with the market in LA. Because LA, you got this LA Sparks, LA Kings, the hockey team, the Clippers, Lakers, and the Lakers G League team, South Bay.
Oh, damn.
So yeah.
So you're not you're not just working for the Lakers. You're working pretty much for Staples.
The company is in contract with all those sports teams to run some kind of content.
Okay.
What about baseball?
Dodgers.
So you hooked with baseball?
Yeah, Dodgers too. So I go out there. I do a little tour at Dodger Stadium. They show me around, let me know what I'm be doing. So I was in February of 16. So I ended up working out here, saved up, moved to LA. Fall 2016. I started my first day on the job. I was doing Dodgers. I ran to Vince Scully. I don't know if you guys know who Vince Scully is. Famous sports announcer, radio announcer for the Dodgers.
Okay.
Since they moved out here from, even when they're in Brooklyn, all up until 2016 was last year. So
and
pretty
we
much
got Dodger fans watching. They know.
Yeah, I'm not a Dodger fan, so I'm a Giants fan. So, anyways.
So they're jealous, and you're like, oh, Vince Scully.
So my first day on the job, Vince Scully comes out the bathroom. So I'm like, oh, how you doing? He's like, hey, how you doing, young man? He walks by, and in my head, I'm just like, stop being a weenie, man. Like, go get the picture. So I was like, first day on the job, I ain't trying to get fired, but I was like, you know what? Once in a lifetime thing. So I go back. So I was like, he's talking to somebody. He gets done talking. So I'm like, Mr. Scully. He's like, yes. That's what I did. That's what I did. And he was like, go ahead, spit it out. What you want to say? And I was like, oh, so I'm a huge fan. Like, can I get a picture? So he's like, yeah, come on, go ahead and get a picture. Got a picture in, and I was like, thank you, I appreciate it. He's like, no problem. And I was just like, wow. And so the guy that was training me, he was like, did you get a picture of Vince Scully? I was like, yeah. He's like, man, I've been for 4 years. I ain't got one yet.
So you got first day on the job.
Yeah, first day on the job, I get a picture of Vince Scully.
Oh.
And so then on, I started working, so at Dodger Stadium, when you guys look in the big old Jumbotrons, we go up there and we fix the boards if something's wrong with it. So that's what at Dodger Stadium, that's what we do. We fix the boards if something's wrong.
So you're more hands-on at the Dodger Stadium?
At the Dodger Stadium, but at Staples and Sparks games, and the Kings games in G League, we pretty much run the content. So if you're looking at the scores table during the game, if you see the ads changing, that's me changing the ads.
Okay. So you guys actually record the ads as well? Because I know, like, for football, I've seen that they do, like, they'll pre-record some of them, like when they tell them to, like, get hype or whatever.
Oh, no, we don't do that.
Okay.
No, we don't do that. But on our hot sheet, if you're watching, like, the playoffs now, like, every 9-minute mark, 6-minute mark, and 3-minute mark of each quarter, after a made basket or a dead ball, if you see the ad change, then you're knowing, like, okay, change the ad, or it's like any moment now he should be changing the ad. So yeah,
I'll be looking at right when I see
especially on the court.
Huh?
On the court as well.
Oh yeah, on the court. Yeah, the scores table.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
And
then I don't know if you notice the little ads on the stanchions behind the basket.
Yeah.
So for now on, we see it change. Like that was my brother.
Okay, yeah, I see that they've been changing the ads on the court as well. They've been changing the ads on the court because they've been in the bubble. They started digitizing the ads on the court.
Oh,
like
no, somebody else is controlling.
No, I know, but they're digitizing the ads. The other day, somebody was like, "Hey, do you think people are buying more bleach now because Clorox is on the floor?" And I was like, "That's crazy."
It's so funny. That's what they do. They do that because certain companies pay for certain things to be on the floor or for a certain amount of time to be ran there in the game. Yeah, because they're paying that much money.
And then, but it's crazy because then, like, it works because now we're talking about Clorox. So.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And earlier I was like, dang.
It gets the people, to go buy the product.
Yeah. Regardless, hey, I've heard one time there's no such thing as bad exposure.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, there's not.
Good okay, so go ahead. So you ended up getting the jobs working for LA.
Doing all those, but I did, it took me some time, because I had
when you do this, are you working with football as well in LA or so everything?
No football.
But football.
Yeah, everything.
Hey, I was about to SoFi.
Man.
Yeah, I know, right? I wish, but hey,
still,
simple fact, still, these games is just.
And LA by itself, like,
and honestly, I think we got the biggest market at the company, at the city, LA. I think we got the biggest market at all.
For sure.
I think it's here in New York because when they talk about like media capitals, it's either LA or New York.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, but I'm sorry, I interrupted the question. You asked him with him getting the job over. You were saying?
No. So I was gonna say when you said it took you a long time, like how long did it take you? Because you said it took a long time.
Oh, for me, like the games I'm working now, a while because you gotta realize there's people there before me, which means when a team goes so far, we'll keep working. But I know like Dodgers when they went to the World Series, those guys were getting the World Series games, which I didn't mind because I ain't no Dodger fan. Like I didn't care to be there, and plus I didn't want to be in that traffic after the games anyways. So and then around that time when they're in the World Series, basketball and hockey's already starting up. So I would be at Staples doing those games, which I prefer.
So right now you're working out of the playoff games.
Oh yeah, so right now I'm working the playoff games every single game since April. Pretty much April, yeah. So I worked my way up, working every single game.
See, we was able to squeeze you in.
Yeah, I was able to get in. And like looking at these games, watching them, you get a different perspective on the game,
Oh,
these
man.
players, and like their the reactions on how and why they do certain things.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty dope because I'm so close to where you can see the spit coming out of their mouth.
Oh, you know what? I was just talking about it like the other day. Like you're literally, regardless of how you feel about it, you're watching one of the great. You're actually in the building with one of the greatest basketball players of all time.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
and the fact that I walk, right by them,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Have you
trying
got
to close.
any-
And then sometimes some of them may ask me like, hey, what do you do? I show them what I do, and they're like, oh, like that's tight.
Yeah.
I've had times where Chauncey Billups came up to me, and he's looking at the computer. He's like, well, what are you doing? I show him what I do, and I was like, I'm finna change the ad. I'll show you right now.
That's
I hit the enter button. He sees the ad. He's like, y'all do that? We was like, yeah, we should load the content up. Onto the
Yeah,
computer,
yeah.
And we go through it. So yeah, before every game day,
Hey,
we got to do with some NBA personnel.
Who are some of the celebrities you ran into? Because you said it.
All right. So man, let me finish my story.
Oh
So,
yeah.
Before,
We jumping
before
around
every,
now.
We're just
before
like,
every
ugh.
game, 2 hours before every
Okay.
tip off, we got to go with the NBA personnel, and we got to run content so that way we're on the same page.
Mhm.
But now to your question about celebrities, first day on the job, of course, I said I met Vince Scully. That same year, I met George Lopez and Arsenio Hall.
Okay.
All these pictures are on my
right.
Instagram too. If you guys want to go check
Okay.
them out,
Oh, okay.
JB Easy 5, all lowercase letters.
Okay.
Hey, wait, shout out one more time. Instagram is what?
Instagram at JB Easy 5. Okay.
Hey, go ahead and
Okay.
tap
Okay,
in.
so-
Okay.
So that year, Vince Scully's last year, I remember Arsenio Hall and George Lopez came to his game because I believe it was his last game announcing because he was
Mhm.
retiring. So I had to go down because at the end of the game, we got to go down. We got to flip the boards over the ads and stuff that we ran on the field, on the baselines. So I'm waiting, I'm chilling. So I'm looking. I see George Lopez. I see Arsenio Hall. So I'm just like, man, you know what? Hey, George Lopez, can I get a picture with you? He's like, yeah, I get Arsenio too. He's like, yeah. And he's just like, Arsenio. And he's like, man, we're gonna get a picture with you. Just hold on. I'm trying to get his attention. Arsenio. He's like, man, it's a fucker. Arsenio. Like, man, he's trying to get a picture with us. He's like, okay. So he comes over. Like,
So you just ignoring him at first?
no, he was like, George Lopez was trying to get Arsenio Hall's
Hall's
attention.
attention.
And he was like, hang on, we're gonna get a picture with you. And he kept calling him. He's like, he's a fucker. He's like,
Oh, okay,
Arsenio.
okay,
He's
got
like, hey man, he's like, dude, let's get a picture. He got a picture. I got a picture with them and everything. I thanked them. So that was one. Who else? I remember Jamie Foxx came up there to sing the national anthem. And so I was working, dude was training at the time.
Mhm.
And he was like, there goes Jamie Foxx. He's like, oh, too bad you can't get a picture because you're training. So I was like,
Oh, he
So,
let
yeah,
you
so
know
I was like,
already.
yeah, I
Don't
said,
even
all right.
think about it.
Right.
So he was still a little salty about me getting Vince Scully.
Uh-huh.
And so that happened at Dodgers. So that's the people I met at Dodgers I got pictures with. Now at Staples Center,
Oh, I thought this was
Staples Center, I came across the ESPN insider Brian Windhorst. I
Okay.
came across him. I came across Stephen A. Smith at a game.
See?
I mean, at the end of the basketball game, I remember I seen him going through his phone, so I think he was getting prepared to do his post game, interview. So I was like, I don't want to bug him. So it was like 2 minutes left in the game. Got to 1 minute left in the game. So I was like, man, I'm finna go down here. So I sat on the edge of the seat, like 2 seats from him. And I was like, Stephen A. He's like, yeah. I was like, can I get a picture with you? He's like, yeah, man. He's like, come on. Got to hurry, so I got to go. I was like, all right, no problem. I already had my camera ready. Took a picture and everything. So that was that with him.
How's that hairline? Is it bad as it looking on TV?
Yeah, but he be having it cleaned up. I ain't gonna
Okay,
lie. He be having it
okay.
clean.
Okay.
Yeah, that one time he had it cleaned up. So he was in LA, so I'm pretty sure he hit up a
Oh.
barber. I came across Fabulous while breaking down some cables, wrapping the cables in the game. Didn't get no picture, but he was in my way, so I was like, "Excuse me, Fabo." And he looked over at me. He got out the way and everything like that.
Okay.
So yeah, I came across him. I got a picture with.
Should have told him since you were in the way, man. Go ahead and hop in this picture.
I got a
in the way,
picture
hop in the
with
picture.
Schoolboy Q. It
Oh,
was
that's
funny
dope.
because
That's dope. I like
we was
that.
chilling. And he was like, "What's up?" I was like, "Man, what's up, man?" I was like, "Man," I said, "Schoolboy, can I get a picture?" He's like, "Yeah, come on." He took a picture and he seen it. He's like, "Let me see." He's like, I look faded as fuck. I started laughing.
I know
man.
that must make like your job like that much.
Oh
more
yeah, that much
exciting,
funner
like-
and cooler. Yeah, knowing the fact that growing up, it's like I come across these celebrities or a celebrity one of these days, and the fact that I see him every single day, it's a dope feeling. But the one
That's what's up.
picture I remember getting was Dave Chappelle.
Oh,
I remember coming back.
Dave?
I remember coming back from the cruise. that day of the All-Star game.
Mhm.
The run they just had recently back in was it 2018? I believe it was. They just had recent All-Star weekend, 18. So I mean, I came back from a cruise, and I remember we touched shit back in Long Beach. My phone was just ringing, boom, boom, bling, bling, bling. So I'm just like, what's going on? My coworkers are hitting me up like, hey, where you at, man? Like, you missing out on everything. You missed on the Celebrity All-Star game. You missed out on Rookie Challenge game and everything like that. And then another coworker that's in his test match, he's like, we got your credentials down here. Like, if you trying to come and work the game. So I hit my supervisor up, like, can I still come in and work the game? He was like, ain't you going on the cruise? I was like, I just got back. He's like, can you get here by 2:00? And it was like 9:00. I was like, yeah, I'll be there. So, I
Say
get home,
less.
put everything away, get ready. I get to work. As soon as I get there, then my coworker texts me to get my credential. Then we got to take, I believe where they had the Rookie Challenge game, the equipment there, we had to take back to Staples. So on the way to Staples, I'm rolling the briefcase out there, the workstation briefcase, Staples. I see Mark Jackson. Stop, get a picture of Mark Jackson.
Oh, hey,
So then I'm
hey,
going.
you shooting them shots.
So then I
boy.
put the work equipment away in the storage room. I'm walking backstage, and I see Carly B walking up and everything, and everybody got their pictures out, like just taking pictures and everything like this. And they're like, oh, Carly B. And so I see Carly B walk by, and then and then somebody behind me like grabs me and like, excuse me. I go like this, and I look behind me. It's Reggie Miller.
Oh,
He's
man.
like, excuse me, I gotta get by you. I said, oh, okay. And I was like, oh, snap, Reggie Miller time. Touch me. I'm like, all right. So I'm like, all right, let me get to my workstation. So I get to my workstation and everything. We chilling. We see all celebrities and that. And then the national anthem happens. I see this big old figure just coming in the dark. I was like, man, who this big old dude? It's Shaq. This big old dude just coming out.
I can only
And you
imagine
see,
how
and you
small
see
he
just
was
one
together.
thing on him shining. It's this big old Hall of Fame ring he got on his hand, just shining, blinking everywhere. I'm just like, dang, like Shaq, like that dude is big. Like these guys are huge. You see Jerry West, tall, huge. And I actually ran into him in the bathroom, but I was like, I don't do pictures in the bathroom. I ran into Kendrick Perkins in the bathroom. No, I don't do pictures in the bathroom. I just say, hey, what's up? How you doing? And that's it. Just keep
Kendrick
moving.
Perkins, big dude too.
Yeah, he is a big. Him and Shaq are two. Him and Shaq
NBA
and
players
Jerry
in
West.
general.
Yeah, they're the two biggest dudes I've seen. Like, as far as like height and build
Especially
goes,
Shaq,
they're the
dude.
biggest guys I've seen. And so then the All-Star game goes on. I see Chris Rock. I'm like, hey, Pookie. He's like, yeah. He's like, that's me. And so he goes to his seat courtside. And then Chris Tucker comes in. And Chris Tucker's manager ends up sitting right next to me the whole game. So him and I just chopping up the whole game. He ordering food. He like, do you want you something to eat? I was like, nah, you good. He's like, I'm gonna get you something, man. You sit here, you cool with me the whole night. You chilling with me tonight. I was like, cool. I was like, thank you. So we talking. So during during the game, they play Michael Jackson music. Chris Tucker dancing. His manager's like, man, Chris and Mike, they used to be tight like this. I was like, yeah, I remember. He always, his movies. He played Mike. He's like, yeah, him and Mike was tight. And he's like, they come out to Rush Hour 4 here soon. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, they already talks about it in the production. 3 days later, and the news pops up talking about Rush Hour 4 in production. So I was like, okay, got a little inside scoop on that.
Insider
So,
scoop.
and so I see Dave Chappelle come in. Boom. And everything just stopped right there. Dave Chappelle come in. I ain't worried about the game no more.
Yeah.
I just locked on Dave Chappelle.
If you guys know James is
Oh man,
yeah,
Dave Chappelle. Oh, Joe Rogan, you're crazy, Joe Rogan. Yeah, Dave
Oh,
Chappelle, my
I
thing.
love Dave Chappelle.
James.
No, Dave Chappelle is mine.
Yeah,
Chappelle's
he got
thing
the
for me.
whole. You got the series.
I don't
See?
personally.
Yeah,
okay.
see?
He got the series.
I purchased it for my dad
in high
back in
school.
the
I
day.
would literally stay up late at night just to watch Dave
Yeah.
Chappelle.
Oh, yeah,
just to go to school and talk about
yeah.
my homies.
Mhm.
That
So
wasn't in high
Dave
school. It was middle school. We was over there doing it.
So Dave Chappelle comes in with his wife. They come and they sit down courtside by Chris Rock. And I remember third quarter happened. I remember he got up and he was going back to the restrooms. So I looked down the little walkway. I tell my coworkers, I'm like, hey, I'll be back if I go to the bathroom. I'm following Dave Chappelle. So we walk in, he hit the corner, and he goes to the left where the celebrity room is at. I hit the corner and go to the right. I go into the bathroom. And I go into the bathroom stall. I'm just pacing back and forth, like, okay, like you got to try to get a picture of Dave Chappelle. If there's anybody you got to get a picture with tonight, it's Dave Chappelle. Fuck everybody else. Like Dave Chappelle's the person you want to get. So I'm like, And, it's gonna cost you your job. They're gonna take your credentials away. Like, what you gonna do, James? I'm just like, if the opportunity comes, I'm just gonna do it. If it don't come, then I just gotta take a picture from a distance. So I was already doing that already. So after the game is over, I see on the supervisors from New York, he go run over and get a picture with Robert Kraft. So I'm just like, man, he got Robert Kraft. And here comes Dave Chappelle walking right by me with his wife. I'm just like, I look down at my coworkers. They're waiting, to go wrap up cables until everybody clears up the way so we can do it. So I get my phone ready. And right when I'm about to ask for a picture, somebody comes right and it's like, hey, Dave Chappelle, can I get a picture with you? This and that. So literally, he's literally right in front of where we are right here. Dave Chappelle's right there while he's taking pictures of somebody else. So I was just like, I'm finna get one next. Like, I'm finna get a picture next. So he gets up the picture, and I'm like, hey, Dave Chappelle, can I get a picture with you? And he's like, yeah. I was like, I'm a huge fan. He's like, no problem. I get a picture. It's blurry. So I was like, I gotta do it again. He's looking at me like, like, hurry up. I'm trying to go. So I get a picture, good picture. And then I asked him, I said, I got a question. He's like, yeah, what's up? I said, did Paul Mooney really do it? And he starts laughing. He's like, yeah, Paul Mooney really said it. If you get what I'm saying, he's saying, what do you say? Brian Gumbo makes Brian Brady look like Malcolm X. Okay. And he shot him in the leg out there. So that's why I asked him, I said, did Paul Mooney really do it? He said, yeah, he really said it. So we both just started laughing. And I was like, all right, man. I said, I appreciate it. He's like, you're welcome.
I know that.
And he's walked off.
You ain't gonna ever
oh, man, that made my day, man. As soon as that happened, I hit my best friend. I was like, man, I said, guess who I got a picture with? He saw who? I said, Dave Chappelle. He said, you lying. Sent him a picture. He called me. He's like, man, what? He said, man, you so lucky. He said, that's dope. He's
greatness. He was around greatness.
Man, I was so happy. That made my day. Honestly, after that picture of Dave Chappelle,
like, this kind of hard to top one.
Yeah, it's hard to top. There's only one other person I want to get a picture with.
I was gonna ask you that. Yeah.
I see Martin Lawrence, but when he came to a game, they had security blocking him, so he couldn't get to him. And so another person is Denzel. I came, walk right behind him. He can't get no picture because I'm, trying to do my job at the same time, and he's around other celebrities and security. It's been like that with Jay-Z. Who else? Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, and then who else came to a game? There's so many people that come to games. It's just ridiculous.
Staples,
but one person I want to get a picture with is Jalen Rose. Because the fact is, people keep telling me I look like Jalen Rose, so it's like one of these days,
Jalen, man, go ahead and tap in with him real quick.
So Jalen Rose is like one of the person I want to get a picture with.
They ever want to do a documentary on him? Boom, we got
so yeah, that's how I want to get a picture.
With our Bradley Bill.
So yeah,
you can go to the door.
Man, I don't know about no Bradley Bill. I go
Bradley Bill or Jalen.
Oh man,
we go if we put it up. If you put both of them up and then ask, let's say Bradley Bill.
If I slap you,
it'd be even.
Jalen Rose.
All right, Jalen.
Knock it off.
Right.
But anyways, yeah, it's a blessing. It's a lot of fun. But as far as these NBA playoffs go, we gotta talk about that now. Actually, I want to get into that.
Don't get to talking wrong.
Because honestly,
don't get to talking wrong.
The Clippers, they surprised me by looking as bad as they look.
Okay.
And Luka's nasty, man.
That cha-cha line to the basket.
Luka is a nice player. Luka is nice. Luka's nice. I feel like he could be the next face of the NBA.
Luka?
Okay.
Yeah.
I know a lot of analysts were saying coming into the season they had him as their top vote for MVP.
Neither, but they got to a slow start.
Yeah.
That's the reason why. But the fact now they got everybody back and healthy, and everybody's tall. That's why it's hard for the Clippers to guard them, because watching it, working these games and actually watching them, the guards are too small, and then you put Paul George or PG on them, the guard is guarding somebody else taller than them, which means it's another disadvantage on the court. Mm-hmm. And like I said, all these guys are tall and they can shoot.
Porzingis is 7'3".
Who? You said
Kristaps Porzingis?
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah. And he can shoot outside.
And he can shoot from 30 feet.
And he's a power forward.
That's what I'm saying. Luka's like what, 6'8"? Something like that.
6'7".
6'7"?
Yeah. Still.
Yeah, running the show. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's tough.
And I got, depending on what happens tomorrow, if Clippers win tomorrow, the game could go 6 or 7. But if they lose tomorrow, they're done in 5.
Yeah.
You think
but either way, I picked the Clippers to win in 7, but the way it's looking, I think I got the Mavs. Mavs might win this one in 6.
You think so? Because if they would have won up 3-0, I
Maybe
would think
95.
They still let Luka get 40 though.
they did, but I think
But
they're kind of
everybody
like
else wasn't hitting shots.
Luka's gonna get his though, because when you look at the way Luka plays, you don't understand how he gets to the basket, how he makes
Yeah.
these threes. Like you
He's
don't
been playing
understand.
with grown men since he was 13.
But like
Yeah,
how
that's
it looks
smart.
like that
What to do.
that three that he hit on one foot, like when you're looking at it, you're like, bro, what is he doing? And then wet. You're just like,
Yeah,
wow.
that one, I looked at my code, I was like, good.
That's
Like,
crazy.
This guy here.
Now wait, where was that? Did you work that game?
I'm working every game at Staples. What are you
But
talking
that was
about?
that one of the home. That was one of the-
Yes.
Oh dang.
Keep telling you, I'm working every game. Until somebody gets eliminated,
Every game. at
I'm
Staples,
working
my
every
man's-
game. So it
My
means
man's is at.
if they go to anybody go to finals, I'm at the finals. I hope it's Lakers to sit courtside, really.
And then be no.
Hey,
they
how's it
wouldn't be
been
home.
though with the fans? Is it?
It's been cool. It's kind of funny because they heckling players.
Oh,
It's
and
funny.
you can hear them now.
Yeah, you can hear them. Yeah, at first you can hear the echo of players, of fans heckling the players. You can hear the echoes, but now they got more fans. You can only hear the ones that are sitting up close who could like, and players may actually hear them. And if they respond, then it's like, yeah, they can hear the fans.
So you can still hear the players too, though, a lot more, right? The talking on the court. I feel like during the broadcast,
when they come
on TV.
when they come on in my corner where I'm sitting at, you can hear like the other night, Chris Paul, the ball went at Browns. Chris Paul, let me get that shit out of you. You know that shit was out on you. So I just started laughing.
And you got to realize though, like if you're playing sport, like when you play sports, like I could be cool with you, but when you're on another team, like no,
Yeah.
no,
Oh, yeah.
no, and I'm
Yeah.
a lie. Even if it went off on me, hey, that was out on you. I don't care.
That's why I love. That's why I love mic'd up on NFL and all that.
And then also we players be hitting the floor. Oh man, they hit the floor. They start grabbing their head, and we know where we sitting there. It's like, come on, man, your head did not hit the ground at all. And they go grab them head like something.
Oh, you
like
see
they
the
just got a
you see the
concussion.
flopping at the
Man, how
finest.
flop? Man, they be jumping flops. They be jumping across the room on the court. It's just ridiculous.
Does it sound bad?
It slows.
Like when they hit the
It
deck?
slows. It sounds bad, but they do it on purpose. And then they show the replay on the jumbotron. They smiling, they grinning. It's just it slows the game up, and then also on top of that, it gives the refs a reason to blow the whistle. But I don't know if you guys noticed the other night the Suns and Lakers game. They get fourth quarter took forever because they was blowing the whistle.
Mhm.
Every other minute is a foul, and then it really got out of hand when the Crowder and Booker got ejected.
Yeah, yo, but he literally when you saw Schroeder go up, he literally just tossed him and just kept it pushing. I was
Yeah,
like,
but I was laughing because on the jumbotron, he see him on the court, he was rolling over, he started doing push-ups. On the jumbotron, they paused on his face and he's just grinning. So yeah, these players they be faking.
Yeah, they know.
They fake it.
okay, so we dove into what was it? You said the Clippers and Mavs. So the Mavs are up 2-1, and you think they're gonna win it in 5?
I'll say 6.
So you think Mavs are gonna win in 6?
Imagine 6.
What do you think? What's crazy because we haven't talked basketball since it was what was it?
Well,
Warriors versus the Lakers.
I think the
And
Mavs are winning.
you
too.
was at that game,
The
right?
playing game.
Yeah, you were there. I think.
Yeah.
How was that game, dude?
That game.
Working that game.
I honestly that
you're
that,
courtside, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't that the one?
Well,
Yeah.
you go on my IG. I got at the end of the first half, the last minute.
Is the what's it? Who's the guy? Who's your dude that you just said was your favorite? The favorite actor? Chappelle. Did that picture on your IG?
comedian?
Yeah, they're
Or comedian? Yeah,
they're
my
on
bad.
there.
Is that on your IG as
Yeah.
well? Okay.
But on that one, you got to go to the. It's all-star weekend. It's like 4 pictures.
Oh, so you have like a highlight?
Yeah.
Got you.
So, yeah, that game. Honestly, that game, that Warriors and Lakers game, playing game, I think that was the best game I've worked all season from start to finish. It was like the best game. It was back and forth. I think the biggest lead was like 11, 13.
It was double digits.
Yeah, and it was back and forth. It came all the way down to the wire, which ended up being a bad pass, but it was dope. And courtside seats, yeah, it was fun. It was good to be back because it was like the first night. I think they had like a good amount of fans in there, so
That's
yeah,
tight.
it was good.
Okay, so what about you? What do you?
I
Clippers,
got
Mavs?
Mavs winning the thing. Well, that's partially because I'm not even trying to play them. I know we'll be able to. I think we'll have a better shot as the Laker fan beating the Mavs and the.
But we won't even face them in
Clippers.
the next round.
No. I'm saying if it
down the
comes
road?
down to it, yeah. Looking at as anybody got a
Well,
possibility
I don't
of
know
winning it,
because
but
Clippers they
Believe it or
the
not,
Clippers are.
they
I feel like they only built their team to beat us. They're not worried about beating nobody else.
well, that's their
That's why they
problem. They
struggle.
keep looking ahead. And That's why they got beat against the Nuggets.
To be real, I actually think the Clippers are going to win it in 7. Only because the Mavs let them win yesterday. if the Mavs didn't let them win yesterday, I probably would have
And,
picked the
and
Mavs.
Luca is questionable with the shoulder strain.
See, I feel like they're gonna figure like Luka's not about to keep doing this the whole. They're not
Well,
about
the
to.
thing is, he was doing that last year.
in the bubble.
And the only reason why they lost in the bubble is because Porzingis got ejected one game. They won that, and they was getting smacked that game.
Mhm.
The next game, he got hurt, and then they lost the rest.
I don't know.
So, yeah.
I got Clippers. Okay, so what's your guys' thoughts on the Nets and Celtics?
I mean,
Game last night. Did you watch the game last night? Did you
can we
catch
stay
it?
in the West? Can we finish one conference and then jump over to the other?
Oh, my bad. Okay, Suns and Lakers.
Lakers in 5. Lakers in 5.
Lakers.
Lakers in 5.
Chris Paul's hurt.
I
They and Chris Paul, they have a
Oh.
shot to win a couple more games, but they weren't going to win the series.
Why is it? I hate that he always
Is he
gets hurt.
cursed?
I
He
don't know.
has to be.
I
bro.
had the Lakers in 7 before the series started.
I thought they were gonna win it too, but it just sucks because like I told you, we talked sometimes on the phone. I've told him before, I didn't like that the Lakers had to play the Suns because I like that the Suns were the number 2 seed. It just sucks because if the Suns win, then my Lakers are out. But if my Lakers win, then the Suns are out.
Are you even a Laker fan?
Yeah, I'm a Lakers fan.
Man, I got favorite teams, but I like to talk. I feel like a sports analyst first. Just keep it real.
Thank you. Exactly.
honestly,
I don't care.
that-
Okay, I can be an analyst, but regardless, my heart's staying with LA. It don't matter who we play.
Your heart stay with the Raiders, and we both know. Like, come on now. I'm a Cowboy fan. Like, be honest with you, we suck.
I'm
We
glad,
bad.
I'm glad that you can say
Jerry
that.
Jones is in our way.
I'm glad you can say that.
I'll just be
See,
honest
we
with you
don't
about
suck
that.
though.
You guys do.
Okay.
Wait, but let's not.
You guys
go
haven't had a
without-
winning record since the last time y'all went to Super Bowl. Y'all had one winning record. That was the year y'all went to the playoffs and Derek Carr got hurt. Y'all suck. Okay. Back to the NBA playoffs.
Yeah. Let's not get off topic.
Yeah.
He wanted to stay in the West. He wanted to
Yeah.
stay in the West. Okay.
Anyway, I don't even want to dive into. People try to trigger you in life sometimes. What you can do is you don't respond. What you can
Okay.
control is the way you respond to people.
So we got Jazz. Don't react, respond.
Exactly.
So we got Jazz and Grizzlies. You saw Donovan Mitchell said
Yeah, as Mitchell's back, it's over for them.
You think that's
I
why?
think it's over.
Jazz and
You see John Moran trying to bang on Gobert.
He's
Yeah,
always
God.
trying to dunk on this dude.
but I like that though.
I was gonna say
ain't
the same
scared
The
of
thing.
it.
aggressiveness.
Yes, I like it.
I'll take Jazz in 6.
Jazz and 6. And what do you have, Jazz?
Yeah, Jazz and 6.
Jazz and 6 as well. Jazz and 6 as well. So and then we have what, Blazers and Nuggets.
That one's tied too.
Yep.
That one.
Blazers won tonight by 20.
Taking Nuggets.
I
in
think it's
7.
Nuggets and 7. Yep.
Nuggets in 7.
It's going
Second.
7.
You think it's gonna go
I
7?
think it's going 7.
I think it will go 7 if Blazers win. If Blazers win game 5, I think it'll go 7. But I got Nuggets in 7 though.
Those teams are really evenly matched though. So
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They are. So that's everybody in the West, right? If I'm not
Yep.
mistaken. Okay.
Yep.
All right, we're switching over to the East. Sixers are up 3-0 on the Wizards.
they're winning the 5.
Sweet.
Oh, you think?
I think the
Sweet.
Wizards are gonna get a game.
Oh, you think
Nah.
so?
They're gonna win this
No,
next
game
game.
1 was their
Sweet.
game to get. Sweet.
Sweet.
Bring out the brooms.
Nah, I
Sweet.
gotta get 5 just because I gotta respect Westbrook and Beal. I gotta say 5 as well.
Sweet.
Well,
Bring
Bucks
the
swept the
get-
Heat.
Get the pants.
I didn't expect that.
I expected the Bucks in 6 in that one.
Yeah, I expect the Bucks to win, but
Well,
I
Heat
ain't
had
They
game
should have won that first game.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of these teams, game
That
1's
won't-
their game to get, and they don't
Mhm.
get that. It's like,
No, you're absolutely right. Hawks and Knicks. This is probably the most exciting first round right now.
I'm gonna go Hawks in 7.
7.
That
I don't.
Knicks crowd gonna start getting real.
They already
They ain't
getting
hitting
real.
no buckets.
Yeah, that's the
That's
thing.
the problem. Every game you watch, it's like they start. It's like, what the
D
buckets?
Rose was hooping at the beginning of the other game
He
though.
was.
But that's when they finally bring him in the game. He's hooping.
Yeah.
Everybody else, you like brick.
Brick. Julius
Oh,
Randle's been
you got a bucket.
inconsistent.
Oh, brick. Oh, air ball, brick.
So
It's
you-
like, bro,
So you
their
got.
defense is what's keeping them in the games.
You have Hawks at 7.
Hawks in 7. Trey Young. Yep.
And then what
Not
about
only
you?
that, I think Lou Williams is gonna come live at some point.
Tell me why I've been thinking the same thing.
And that's where I think that's where the Clippers messed up.
letting
Him go and signing Luke Kennard at $80 plus $1 million deal, and he's not
Well,
even playing.
But you think about it, they needed Rondo though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to give New York
Yeah, you
some.
should have traded. Can't get rid. Don't nobody want Pat Beverly. I don't think.
Yeah.
No, that's why they can't get rid of him. And they're stuck with him because I believe they paid him.
Yeah.
Sad.
But would you say you have?
Oh, I got the Knicks in 7. Actually, I'm gonna give New York 1. Yeah, man.
Ooh,
New York, they need something. They need something in that town.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know, like, because I didn't like that these two teams had to play each other in the first round just because their first time in the playoffs in a while, both teams.
That's what makes the playoffs beautiful.
Yeah.
So I'll probably say Hawks in 7 because Trey Young, I feel like, is on a tear. Like
They talking about orange and blue skies. They
Yeah.
gonna be looking up, crying.
Hey, it ain't my team, so even if, so if
I don't know. I
they-
just D Rose is the only person I can see doing something, but it's just Julius Randle. This funk that he's in, like my goodness.
I've never been a big fan of Julius Randle because I feel like you can't run. He can't be your one.
No, that like they're saying on the broadcast, they got to bring another.
Yeah, you can't run your
team.
team through him because when he's when your 4 is in the funk and that's the guy you're going through, there is nowhere else you can go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
There's
they
nowhere
said
else
D
you can
Rose is
go.
up there in age, so it's hard to
Yeah.
have be your sustained point guard.
Yeah.
He's
I
best come off the bench.
I
being
saw how
number 2.
when he tried to explode it real hard when he was going up for a layup, you could tell he just
them
couldn't
knees
do
is
it.
gone.
Yeah, he couldn't do it. Okay, so who else do we have? We have Nets and Celtics. You saw Jason Tatum put him on his
Hey,
back.
but that was one game.
Nets in 6.
Nets in 5. I think they won their game. It's over.
You think so?
I think so. The only reason they lost is because they kept switching Durant off of Jason Tatum. They quit switching. Jason Tatum's not going to just go for 50, but they were just letting him get to Kyrie and James Harden. And if anybody else is guarding him other than Durant, he's going to have an issue.
Me personally, I just don't
But-
have any faith in the Celtics without Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
That's just how I just feel. Period. Because I feel like they need that dog, like the what Jaylen Brown brings. Like they need
Celtics in 6.
It's just like when Marcus Smart. How that's Justin. I know that he's a big Celtics and Cowboy fan.
You said Celtics in 6.
Celtics
Yeah.
in
He
6.
needs to be drug tested.
Yeah, someone get that man. Someone
I know,
check on
And
that man.
he's underage.
Oh, yeah, he needs somebody to test
Oh,
that boy
man.
big time.
So Nets
But
and Celtics.
things with Nets, they need to play some defense.
Well,
You see,
hey,
they
get buckets.
had that lead.
They get
They
buckets,
got,
bro.
Yeah, they do, but they get lazy on
Man.
defense. Which if they could play some kind of good defense, they'll be straight. Because they, like I said, Durant can shoot over anybody.
Yeah.
You saw how high Jason Tatum had to shoot just to get over Kevin Durant.
That's why they said that he needs to be
another
guarding them.
superstar. He needs to go somewhere else and play.
Jason Tatum.
Yes.
I feel the same way. Well, no, you gotta think about because they don't got Brown though. Brown's hurt. They actually got.
But even if they had Brown, like, come on now, like you need some more help on that. Kemba Walker's not reliable.
he's not. Yeah,
Thank you. Kemba Walker is not reliable.
he
You
hasn't
always
It's
been.
hurt.
tough.
He hasn't been.
Availability is the best ability. Man,
That's true.
I'll be saying that same
man.
shit.
Same thing with Anthony Davis.
Oh, okay. Don't be okay.
Not a top 5
So-
player to me.
So you got Nets in
6.
5.
Yeah.
I'm kind of feeling the same way you do. Nets in
Nets
5
in
as
5.
well. I think they got their one game. Okay, so we're gonna see. Hey, when the second round comes, or once we get to second round, hey, we'll see. We'll go from there. Well, hey, we did
Hey,
you?
was that it at the bracket?
Yeah.
Eastern Conference? Was it
Yeah.
one more matchup?
No, we had Sixers, Wizards, Bucks, Heat, Blazers, Nuggets, Jazz, Grizzlies, Hawks, Knicks, Suns, Lakers, Nets, Celtics, Clippers, Mavs.
Oh man,
Yeah, we got them all.
I think it's gonna be
Who's in the finals?
out the West.
What's your gut really telling you?
It's gonna be the Lakers, man. Because if the Lakers could run,
And
if the
who-
Lakers run this lineup of, I really believe they could get the lineup done with AD, LeBron, Drummond, and I don't know what the other two could be. Other
It's
two,
gonna
you
end up
can't, you
being-
can't have KCP out.
I was
there.
gonna
gonna
say
be
I was
Schroeder.
waiting for you to say that James don't like his.
It's gonna be Schroeder and probably Caruso closing games.
I noticed
or
that.
Yeah,
Kuzma.
Schroeder.
I
Yeah,
noticed that.
I can see Caruso, Kuzma.
They'd only have him
Nah.
on for height if he were.
Kuzma, but
Kuzma gets rebounds. I'll
no.
give
They
him
go to him to get buckets too, though.
that.
They do. They
Yeah,
run
hit
plays
miss.
for him. Yeah, I know,
KCP.
but
I don't know what people. I don't know what it is, but people in LA they love KCP. And it's like no, like this man averaged. No, I'm like nah, like he's sorry. Well, he's their best shooter. Like that's the problem. He averaged 7-8 points a game in the season.
well, see,
Sit on the bench,
the
man.
good thing about it
Come
is
off the
we
bench.
do have veteran leadership. We can play Marcus Gasol We still have Montrezl Harrell.
Marcus
Montrezl Harrell is a
But see, we needed him in this series. That's what we need. We need more length in this series. That's what we're gonna need against the Celtics. I mean, not the Celtics, who I think they're gonna see in the finals. The Nets. We're gonna go big on the Nets.
Yeah, I know. I feel the same way.
Them being able to have an extra big body to just be able to put out there.
Who would
get
you
three
rather have
quick
out
fouls.
there, Gasol or Kuzma?
Depends.
Gasol's good for offense. He could
Yeah.
run. He could actually run the offense in some points.
He can
But
shoot.
it's just
He's a
his def-
more
it's just
reliable
his
shooter
defense.
from 3 too, though.
He's a
So,
liability.
How
on
you're
defense,
teasing about
though.
it?
he's who. If you see one of them's gonna shoot the 3, who do you think has a better shot at making it more
Gasol.
consistently?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you talking about out of Gasol and Kuzma?
yeah.
Gasol.
That's
For
what
real,
I'm
y'all really
saying.
think Gasol?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gasol.
Okay.
But he's just a liability on defense.
So you said Lakers. You said Lakers and Nets. Lakers and
I don't know. It depends on this Nets and Bucks series, really.
so you think the Bucks?
The Bucks got a shot.
you think-
Because the Sixers, I believe, got the easiest path to Eastern Conference. But it's like whoever comes out that Bucks and Nets series is going to be kind of beat up, and it's like, can Philly take advantage? And so I don't know, man. It's either one of them 3 teams. But if I had to do a coin flip between 3 teams,
It'd be-
a coin flip between 3 teams.
I was about to say, what kind of coin you got, bro?
my boy got a good. My boy got a good coin. That's a
if
good
I had to
coin.
pick one of them 3, man, I would go with I'll go with the Sixers.
That's crazy.
Sixers,
Yeah.
I was
Lakers.
gonna say.
Oh, if it's Sixers, Lakers,
Cause-
Lakers,
Yeah,
Sixers, Lakers,
But the thing is, the Sixers is they
You
play
think we
good
finna run through
defense, though.
You think we're gonna run through the Sixers?
Lakers in 5.
Are you serious?
We'll run Lakers in 5.
You know what?
You
Now
know
that
what?
you think about it, because if you think about how we could match up with them, because if we have the height to be able to double team Joel, and then
We got the bodies to put on them.
Tobias is gonna probably be the
And
only one
then
that gets
all
his.
all you gotta do is worry about Ben Simmons not getting
Ben Simmons
Vince
done
into the
what?
rack.
Yeah,
not getting to-
yeah.
so I'm saying no. Make sure Ben Simmons don't get to the rack, because if he
Right.
gets to the
He
rack,
don't-
it could
He
be
ain't
over.
getting nothing.
You put AD on him.
He ain't getting nothing. Yeah, you have Drummond and have whoever else
You
rotate.
just sit back.
But then we gotta realize if the Sixers go small, Drummond got to come off the court. AD got to play the 5, and we know he don't like playing the 5.
No, he just don't like starting at the 5.
He don't like playing the 5.
No, wait, you talking about go small, but Joel's gonna be on the court, so you can still keep Drummond.
No, I don't know.
If they go- if Sixers go small?
Drummond don't play no more than 23 minutes a game.
He'll be by the finals. He'll be fine.
You gonna
Sure
see?
about that.
Okay, so you got Sixers.
If we play the
Lakers.
Nets, he can't be on the floor. Ain't no
No,
way he can be
yeah,
on the floor
no, he
against the
can't.
Nets.
He can't. You know,
Even I don't think with
yeah,
the Sixers
they-
he can't be on the floor because Joel's the biggest dude, but he can shoot outside, so you're taking Drummond off the paint.
But
leaving
I'll
him
take
wide
the
open.
risk with if Joel and B beats us with 3s. I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take
Yeah.
that because
But like I
gotta
said, I
leave.
see Sixers coming out because that Bucks and Nets series is gonna be tough. But if the Bucks could get past the Nets, the Bucks could get in.
and think about it too. If we don't have Drummond on the court, Joel's gonna eat us up on the boards.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying because AD don't like getting in the paint, and I guarantee you,
Yo, Mike,
Joel
good
will
over
get
there?
his behind down the paint.
I've noticed you so they're struggling. I'm like, you good?
Like you picking it up. I'm
Oh,
messing
Mike.
with it. I need to quit messing with it.
Okay. Well, all right. Hey, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. There's a game on right now though. What is it? Grizzlies and Jazz.
Talk to your boy. He really gonna skip over the subject we trying to talk about.
He prolonging it.
Yeah, right.
He prolonging
Stop
it.
playing, man.
We already gave our picks on who we gonna think gonna win the series.
I know, but I was wondering who won
Oh.
the game tonight though, because it's on right now.
We'll check later.
Okay.
You want to know? Somebody could check for us. Let us know who's winning the game. Let us know.
Okay.
But Xavier, look at him.
Look at him. You
Look
know
at
what
the
we
camera,
talking about.
y'all. Let him look at the camera.
Go ahead.
Look
You
at
know-
the
you know
camera.
what it
Look at
is.
him. He looks sad right now. If you
He-
don't know, we've been trying to get at this man. We let the whole podcast. It's almost the end of
The whole week
the whole
he
week.
been crying
So as y'all know,
in the corner.
Xavier Barnes is a hometown kid. There's some things that ain't even on the table this week. That ain't even on the table this week. My man usually got next to the X. He got a little Falcons helmet.
Yeah,
But since the rumors of Julio Jones being traded,
gone. The
That
time
Falcons
has
helmet is
finally
gone.
come.
he wasn't taking phone calls. He wasn't responding to texts.
Hey, to be honest, I really thought he might have hurt himself. So I had to call my buddy. I'm like, man, can
Family
you call
members
my
were
brother? 'Cause
worried
he ain't
about him.
picking up my phone calls. He's like, leave me alone. I don't want to talk to nobody.
He still has not opened
It's-
up about the
it's-
situation.
It's not funny. It's not funny.
'Cause
Then
it's
all
not.
season I said, you know, Julio could get tricked. Ain't finna happen. You know, our friends. I swear I'm
Can I
jumping
get you to
shit
wear
to
that
team.
jersey shirt at least one time before it's
No.
over? Wow. So what you gonna do with it?
It's stupid because then you tell me I might not even be able to wear it.
Yeah, I
Hey,
told-
not if you never know. You better carry that thing around with you when you travel.
No,
You might come
I-
across.
no.
You might run a Julio on the airport and be like,
You know what's,
Julio.
what's crazy too is if you see a lot of my Falcons gear, it's mainly Julio. It's not just Falcons.
Yeah, so you can say they're still my favorite player.
But you know,
Yeah, it is, but
you
still,
know, he's
it's-
finna do now. He's finna get a Matt Ryan jersey.
No, I'm not.
Ah,
No, I'm not.
Ryan! Who? Okay,
I'm not about
okay.
to.
No. How are you? How do you feel?
I'm upset. I'm mad. Like,
Did you
it's
cry?
it's been emotional.
Did you cry?
I almost shed a tear when I really thought about. I really thought about how my dude might be leaving, bro.
Big ass
That
crybaby.
shit
It ain't that
sucks.
serious.
Uh,
You a
like,
real
it was-
diehard fan, huh?
Yeah, well, of Julio, it's because he's my favorite
Hey,
player.
so-
My favorite player is about to leave my favorite team. Like, it's not a good feel. It's like when Mike Vick had left, we still had Roddy White, but like it hurts. And then to hear like Julio actually said, "I'm out of there," like that was
I'm
like,
outta there, man.
damn, dude. Like,
Rise up,
you know how like you didn't just like stay like they put that shit like all the way through, like through the back
Rise
and
up.
everything.
rise
I'm
up.
not even
Nah, sit y'all asses down.
until they figure this out. We won't be.
There's a
speaking- we
picture
won't be
right here
speaking about it.
behind me.
Yeah, he can stay up. He can stay up. If it was like a helmet that had like Julio's like number on the side, I would have kept it up. But nah, it's been a pretty emotional week for me though. It's really emotional. I'm not-
If you see him go to one of our teams, how upset would you be?
dude, it was
I'm
crazy.
wearing a jersey
Hey,
every
They
week.
said they said the Raiders, and I was like, dude,
Oh, the
he
Titans.
better not go
The
to
Titans as
any
well.
of them. And I've heard, and then somebody threw in the Packers. They said the Packers have offered them one and
Cowboys,
two.
Titans.
No, he said he
Niners?
said, yeah, I know.
D
that.
Hopkins is trying to recruit him.
Dude,
That's
D-Hop,
funny.
Arizona.
Hey, you know Julio
Like-
would take a pay cut. He already said he'll take a pay cut for that.
To win? You know, hey, yeah, everybody's
don't know.
talking.
I don't
Everybody's
know.
talking.
Hey,
Everybody's talking. But what they're not saying is, what if he decides to go to Tampa Bay?
He ain't
No,
going to
he ain't
Tampa
going.
Bay, bro.
He wants
you
to
know, but-
win.
well, people are trying. Are you going to
He's
start?
not-
They're,
How
they're,
you-
they're-
he's
people gonna
not,
start
he's
looking
not
at
that dude that he'll to where he'll go to where he'll go to.
Oh, they
Tampa.
say he's 30. He's 32, right? He's
Okay.
30. He's 32.
Yeah.
After seeing what AB did, I think some players will consider like taking pay cuts. Maybe not that low of a pay cut, but take a
Yeah,
pay
he
cut
can't
just
go
to win a
Tampa
Super Bowl.
Bay.
He can go to Tampa Bay though.
They did it. They did everything that I told you that they shouldn't have did. They drafted Kyle Pitts. They're trying to get rid of freaking Julio Jones. Like this shit, they're so
Oh,
stupid,
man.
dude.
So what you're not going to draft no Falcon players in fantasy now?
I never really do.
Would you draft Julio still?
Huh? Yeah, I'm a root for Julio.
No, would you
It's
draft
just-
Julio?
It's gonna be bitter.
Would you
It's gonna
draft
hurt.
Julio?
Huh?
Would you draft Julio? Well, even if he's not picked up on the team yet,
What do you mean if he's not picked up on the team yet? So if he's still on the Falcons, like,
but
like,
they're
so-
not even playing him.
Nah, because nah.
So you want to draft no Falcon players?
Nope.
Even if they're available, good spot.
No, because I'm not even,
Calvin Ridley.
no, because
You that salty?
that's what's so dumb. Because I don't get how Calvin Ridley. Why would people even think Calvin Ridley can be our one? And then think like, oh,
No,
you guys
I'm
got
saying
Kyle
what's- I'm
Pitts,
saying
who hasn't even proven himself. Like
Pitts
it's
is
so
going to be our
stupid.
number one. Watch.
What?
Pitts is going to be our number one.
Who?
Pitts.
I don't care that he's gonna be our number one.
He's that.
Like his
Yeah.
production's not gonna make up for like our offense wasn't the
Hey,
problem. so
I
we're trying-
can't
we're
wait.
getting
Till,
rid
I
of
can't
those
wait till
weapons.
football talk comes
Like,
around.
Yeah,
so
me-
dumb,
me
dude.
Like
too.
this summer.
Get rid of dudes on the defense. Trade them.
Look
They're the
how
ones that
fit- oh my
freaking
gosh.
suck.
How,
I
you
can't
can't
wait.
trade about defense. Everybody hurt on defense.
Your team's gonna be
God,
worse than
dude.
ours. Your team for sure is gonna be worse than the Raiders.
Dude,
This is
dude,
what
oh
happened.
my
This
God.
is so bad.
And
Hey,
what's
this-
dumb? How are we gonna keep Matt Ryan? And we're trying to have him like for 1 or 2 more years, see what he does, and we're getting rid of his best target. That makes no
Hey.
sense.
Xavier.
That makes no sense.
Hey, are you mad?
Someone give this man a cape because he's super mad.
No,
That's
give him a
stupid.
Snickers bar.
I'm not myself.
Give him a Snickers bar to calm
It's so
down.
dumb. It makes no sense though. Like
You go.
we're trying to keep Matt Ryan for 1 or 2 more years.
Go to 11
and
and
we get
5.
rid of his
Go to
best
the
player.
Super Bowl to blow a 28-3 lead. Next year, get bounced on the wild card.
Y'all haven't been
Next
back in like
year,
25 years.
500. The year after that, y'all.
You talking like your
No,
team?
no,
Your
you,
team's
you know
much
I'm
better.
talking mess, right? You gonna call me last year? Oh, matter of fact, while we here talking about the Falcons, Terry.
Oh my gosh.
So last year, when the Falcons played the Cowboys, right? Right. So he hits me up that morning. y'all know y'all finna get that ass whooped today by the Falcons, right? We finna beat y'all ass. I was just like, I didn't even respond to him, and they didn't respond. I was like, I'm just play game clock because I know as a sports fan, I said I don't want to be talking no mess.
X does
that's
this.
my team.
X does this frequently because we have group chats sometimes. Like when
What you mean I do this frequently?
like the game, like for Lakers to be going on, he'd be like, "Oh, it's not looking good." And then if we turn around and win, no message.
Hey,
so go ahead.
Didn't say nothing. They was whooping our ass. Whooping your ass right now. Whooping your ass at halftime. Like 4 quarters of football, Xavier. I know that, but y'all ain't coming back from this.
Appreciate letting us know the Jazz are up.
So we coming back, steady coming back. So the last touchdown we scored for the onside kick, I hit him up. He said, "Man, if y'all get this onside kick, I swear."
No, you tried to call me,
but
I didn't answer. Yeah, I didn't answer.
But you answered my text. So onside kick happened. I call him, he ain't picking up. We make the field goal. I call him, he ain't picking up. So I go to Instagram. So I said, "Don't your black ass ever hit me up, call me talking some shit, and your team perform like this, want to wait and watch the ball spin around in half a circle and not recover onside kick. Like, man, you better get your ass out of there. Then you gonna finally call me. Man, I'm done with the Falcons. I can't stand them." It's like, that's what you get for talking shit before the game is even
They
played.
sent me up an emotional roller coaster, man. I swear to God.
Ever since the Super Bowl, huh? I told
Even
you.
before then, they
Yeah.
always sent me up in got me an emotional roller coaster, with them, dude.
Sorry, man.
No, we don't.
Y'all
suck.
sorry.
We don't. We
Yeah, you
don't
do.
suck. No,
Y'all
we
sorry
don't
too.
suck.
We beat y'all.
Y'all suck too.
No.
Yes.
Xavier, y'all horrible.
No, you guys.
How many Super Bowl rings? Thank you. I rest my case.
And that
Even
case-
recently, we go last year, we beat you guys.
This is why I've been trying to, like, every time I make excuses why we can't do the show. That's exactly why. That's exactly why we make excuses.
I was like getting under the skin since the Julio thing because I know
Oh,
he
man.
bitter.
Yeah.
You know what? If you want to, it makes me feel a little better. This is the brother I beat in fantasy.
Oh.
This is the one
Yeah, he got it for the third
talking
place
trash
game.
to me all year about how my
Third
team
place
was
game.
trash.
He beat me in third
Ooh.
place.
And I beat him to take third place.
He beat me. in
Moving
third
along though,
place.
after I was rudely interrupted. Dude, how was your weekend, bro?
He didn't know what to say.
Man, I never got to ask you. About,
It's the weekend right now, man. I'm chilling. Last
I'm
weekend,
tripping. Yeah, or how you been? Just how you been?
chilling, man. I'm chilling.
It's been about 2 weeks since I've seen you.
Yeah, man. Chilling. Maintaining.
Yeah.
That's it right now. Figuring out what the hell we doing with this and everything else going on. I'm enjoying the bickering and bantering going back and forth
Man.
between you two
Well,
right
it's just
now.
about time I got on the show because past couple times, situations that came up, of course.
Yeah.
And
We appreciate you being
coming to
patient
town.
with us too.
Man, hey man, you gonna come by the show? Oh, you know what? We can't do it today, James. Can you come that day? It's like, man, my time is valuable.
I did go out of town twice.
No,
He would let me
I
know.
know that, but he still could have got somebody. Him and I could have did. And went from the
No, you see it, but we're a team.
I understand
we're a
that, but you
team.
gotta realize sometimes
We're a team.
your partner ain't here. So what's some of the
This
shows filling in for them while they're going?
We can't. We got a one and only.
And this guy right here.
Hey, you know him as Tyrone. Either way, he's my co-host.
I know that. Duh.
This is my co-host.
He rocking
This
with
guy,
me. He
yeah.
said we doing it.
I don't do the
together
show
and
without
never.
him. He doesn't do the
This
show
guy.
without me.
So
And plus, he wanted to hear what you had to say and everything too.
So I want to do this. A thing called right on or way off.
okay, go
All
ahead.
right. So it's top of the head. It's coming. Now we seem to talk about different topics and everything. So
Okay. Go ahead. Hey, we
So,
like
okay.
this. Go ahead.
so what you gonna do? Let's do a topic. What y'all want to do? What kind of topic?
Ooh,
Music.
whatever you pick.
Hey, you
All
pick
right.
this. Hey,
So-
we're open to all and everything.
Music. All right. When it's all said and done, would J. Cole be considered as a greater rapper than Kendrick Lamar? Right
No.
on or way off?
Way off. I feel I go ahead.
No, give your reason. Give your reason.
The perception's already there that J. Cole's not better than Kendrick. So I feel like there's already ground that he would have to make up. And Kendrick has done this without being able to drop albums as consistently as him. But I feel like even with that, he's more like the way Kendrick's style is and his flow, it's already like that realm where he created and paid for himself. There's nobody like it. So like when you listen to his album or even any of his last albums, if you listen to Damn, Good Kid, Mad City, the Untitled one, he's To Pimp a Butterfly. They're really classic albums, all of them. When you really listen to it, and it's just composed greatly. I just feel like the perception has already been built that he's already better. So I don't think J. Cole will be able to climb that. He'll be in that same realm, but he can't be better.
Now I'm gonna ask you this question: do you believe J. Cole win a Grammy for an album
No,
at some point in time?
no, because they don't ever get Grammys. We don't ever.
The
win
Grammys aren't for us, but
Yeah.
who did win a Grammy?
Kendrick.
Drake.
Kendrick won one.
I was gonna
uh,
say-
Drake got
Drake
one.
won a Grammy?
Drake got a Grammy.
No way. But your question real quick, I do agree with that because everybody right now believes Kendrick is better than J. Cole. And the reason why I agree with it is because today when I was in the shower, I was thinking about what I think is like my favorite album. And the first one that popped in my head was the Kendrick Lamar, The Good Kid, Mad City. So I definitely agree. You don't think that's one of the best albums?
Section 80.
That's a great one. But
Section 80.
Good Kid, Mad City was one of his better albums.
because
Yeah.
the skits and everything.
But I
like
know that, but Section 80 is what started it all.
But see, yeah, you're getting into like people who really listen to Kendrick are gonna be
No,
like
that was his first album.
First album. No. That's what I'm saying. People who really listen to it, but like, I know for sure it's like streams and everything is like as far as like for sure for the public. Good Kid, Mad City was like on the
right before all that.
but it stayed on the Hot 100 for like over 10 years. It was like on the top 100 albums.
You talking about Section 8 or you talking
Good
about Good Kid, Mad City?
Good Kid, Mad City.
Isn't it still on there?
It might be. It
I was
fell
gonna
off
say,
for a little bit, but I know
if
it might have
I'm
went
not-
back on there.
I was okay.
All right.
We'll look at
Last
what
one.
Section
Right
8.
on the well. Do you believe Rhapsody could be topped as one of the greatest female rappers of all?
Okay, I'm gonna say this because I don't listen to Rhapsody as frequently as
a lot of people don't know a lot about
no.
Rhapsody.
And I've listened
she's-
to her a few times. The first person I ever heard say something about her was Charlemagne. Brought her up on the Breakfast Club, and I listened to her a few times. She got flow.
Yes.
Her style is
the Eve,
way
Is
different.
it the Eve album?
And then
she's
X has
she's
brought
legit.
her up. She's dope, but I just feel like it's weird that she's not getting pushed
Yes.
the way some of these other artists get
She
pushed.
doesn't- I would just say no because she doesn't have enough exposure. And I
But
feel
why
uh,
in this time and era, with you have direct market with social media, how is it like someone with that much talent isn't getting pushed that way? There's something else working to kind of
Well,
like
you gotta
shadow
realize,
ban her.
You gotta realize some of the music they put out now is a bunch of baba.
And yeah, and I was gonna say she's not like the real
bullshit.
flashy type. Like
But
if,
now-
you, if
yeah.
you look at her, like her
And
style
then
is
I
real,
really-
like chill.
Yeah, and I
laid
prefer the
back, like-
chill type, real
Yes,
vibe
the
music, something you can
flow.
relate to.
Yeah.
Like rappers like
Listen
Under-
to the
un-
Eve
un-
album if you
uh,
haven't heard about Rhapsody.
underrated rappers to me are Rhapsody, Big Crit. A lot of people don't know who Big Crit is. Big Crit is a good Southern soul rapper
Yes, I like Big
mixed
Crit.
with a lot of, you know,
You haven't heard
country.
Big Crit, have you?
a lot of
Huh?
Have you heard Big
Outkast
Crit?
and stuff like that.
Big Crit?
Goody
Yeah.
Mob, David Banner, a lot of people right there he worked with. Who else is underrated?
Okay, so the question, because last week we did our top 5 artists, our favorite artists. Who are your top 5 favorite artists?
Right now?
No, who
Of
are
all,
you,
of
okay,
all time?
who are your top 5 favorite, and then who are you listening to right now?
Top 5 of all time or just right now? Listening right now?
No, here's your top 5 all time, and then who are you listening to right now?
My top 5 all time will have to be Kendrick, Tupac, I'm just gonna have to throw Andre 3000 in there.
I was gonna
really.
say I was waiting on that one.
Because I'd say I was gonna say Outkast as a group.
No,
If I had to pick
I-
one of them, I'll pick 3 Stacks. Yeah.
Well, we got Kendrick,
Kendrick, Pac,
Pac, 3 Stacks.
3 Stacks.
So you got 2 more.
I like Eminem a lot.
Oh, okay.
Eminem. Yeah, it's like I don't know, Cole.
I was
Honestly, because
I was waiting on that
in
one
my
too.
music in my music playlist, I got them, and I got, of course, West Coast rap.
So who are you listening to right now?
And then I got Marvin Gaye, some oldies, but right now I'm listening to J. Cole, Big Crit, Kendrick, Rhapsody, and I'll listen to Fabulous every now and then.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Fabulous Soul Tape 3. That might go hard.
See, we usually this is the time where but I gotta go. So there's no goat. You don't listen to the goat at all?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He's not even in rotation.
No, he's not. He's not at all.
Mm,
Nah, he don't like him at all.
why? See, because you know who we're talking about. I only have to say his name when I say the goat.
Yeah,
you know who we're talking
Oh
about.
yeah, he does. He does.
So we recognize where he's at.
So from time to time, I listen to him.
Okay, you're just not a fan.
Nah, not a huge fan, but
Yeah.
time to time, I listen to him.
Okay.
He's somewhere in the shuffle.
Because you know he just we didn't talk about it last week, and I was so upset with myself for not bringing it up, but
We didn't go into detail.
about it. But I said something about it. He's artist. He got artist of the decade,
Mhm.
and when
And
you
who's
see
that
the
gentleman?
accolades, 9 #1 albums,
Yeah.
232 songs on the top 100,
Mm.
200. That achievement alone was like, wow. How do people?
But
Some people can't even get 230 quality songs out. He's got 230 songs to be on the top 100.
yeah, but
The first artist ever to have songs debut at 1, 2, and 3 for the top 100.
I can't really get down with it.
No, and I understand, like, you know what I mean, like
some songs, it's
if you
like
see-
okay, I like this part, but some songs, it's like
What's one of your favorite songs, man?
by Drake.
see people hate
I don't
on him.
know.
People
But-
love
but
to hate.
It depends. Like albums, I can't listen to albums. I can listen to tracks. Like, what's the song? His first album. Let me know. With Leah.
Oh,
That song I could get down with.
Oh,
What's the song? And then his other album,
that's
he
so
has.
dumb. Why don't we know?
I know exactly what I can sing.
It's with
I can-
Jay Z, with Young Jeezy in it.
What is it? Yeah, look it up.
And then
we gotta
that
figure
song,
out
that song I get down with.
Okay.
Lord Knows with Rick Ross.
Oh yes. I like Lord Knows. I like Lord Knows.
The Crew.
Oh, so you like that album?
No, like I like certain songs on the album. The song with Kendrick, Buried Alive, or Kendrick, that was Kendrick on there, Buried Alive.
Yeah. You know, all
And then
those
there's
are,
song by Tim. Like it's certain songs I like when it depends on the vibe or so.
most of
Like
those songs
the Timberland,
are
the song
from
with
the same album.
Timberland, I like a lot too.
Okay.
It just depends on which song. Like Hotline Bling.
Bling.
I don't
you
care
just
about that
you're
song.
kind of like, it's kind of like
It
you're more of a
depends on what it-
forcefully just don't
I
like
like
him more.
music that's gonna give me the chill more. Or
Okay.
something that's gonna make my trunk.
As long,
thump.
hey, I just question people. I just question people. Yep, I just question people who don't. If you're gonna not acknowledge him being the GOAT, because like the stats I just read off,
Yeah, I know
230
that, but-
232 songs in the top 100.
But the music has changed. It's
Okay, but how come nobody else is doing that?
Drake.
Yep.
Oh, Soulja Boy.
man,
Drake.
That's how I
Drake.
That's what he's saying.
Drake.
Yeah.
You told the guy in the Rossi in the wheelchair. Come on, man, stop playing with me.
That's what I'm saying. Did you see
Hey,
the
I
video?
seen that clip.
Did you see the video he put out with LeBron narrating it?
Oh yes, at the
I sent it to you on the IG.
what a word
It was for the artist of the
Billboard
decade.
Awards.
Yeah,
I was like, what awards ceremony was it?
he doesn't even write his own songs. He can't rap. He's a singer.
I knew, right? I already knew.
Actors don't rap.
When he FaceTimes me, he's like, X, we gotta talk about Drake. I was like, why? What
Because
happened?
I'm sick of it.
You got
Anybody with the
artist of
blasphemy,
decade.
there's no way you arguing. There's not an artist that you can sit here and look me in my face and put up to compare him to him.
He didn't
There's-
say.
but
he
you
didn't say
gotta
he wasn't
realize,
good. He just said
I
he didn't
guarantee you,
release.
Tupac would have had these same kind of numbers had the
Okay,
streaming been like it
people
was
say that
then.
you're probably right. You're probably right.
But
you're
Drake's
probably
long,
right.
like,
But at the same time,
all his
it
words and
doesn't-
body of work.
like as far as relating to everybody,
Yeah, that's why.
that's another aspect of it.
Man,
Drake-
yeah,
Drake's
okay,
not-
but
Drake's not my number one, but I know he's Jay-Z of my time because he connects with everybody. He
Yeah,
sings.
We're
he
getting,
raps.
like he said, what a time to be alive. Like we're literally people don't realize, like they'll look back and you'll tell your kids, like, you know what I mean, your great grandkids, man, I was alive. You know what I mean? And Drake was out here doing, like, you'll be able to say that. Like people be like, man, I seen Mike, you know, in his prime. No, yeah, I seen Drake in his prime multiple times. And that's what people are failing to see. Like, I know you saying that, but like when you look back and look at the numbers, like, is anybody even gonna be able to catch him? People are like, think about the amount of people
Well,
that
you
are
know,
listening
he
to him
caught it-
every day.
You know that he
There's
caught,
no way you're gonna catch up with him in streams. There's millions of
he came
people
out in
listening
what
to him every day.
05, 08. So he caught. So pretty much I was what 19, 20 at the time. So he pretty much caught the people my age going to their 20s up until now, and you guys. So it's like he pretty much did catch the generation.
The
of that
generation.
age.
Okay, but how come nobody else did though?
And the ones younger
But
too.
you gotta realize, like I said, you gotta realize the way social media and technology is nowadays. That helped out because you gotta realize
How come
it ain't
nobody
just-
else
'cause then-
did though?
'cause
Like he's
then-
like Soldier Boy said, he was the first one to do it all on.
But
there.
that's when the internet started cracking. That's
Yeah.
right. The internet just started cracking.
That is true.
Over the past decade, the internet has been booming. So which means people ain't putting out CDs no more like that.
Yeah.
They put it on the internet. So you like click on your phone. Oh, I already got the album downloaded.
But see, even before the albums,
so-
people were still in the music and burning them on CDs. That's been getting done since in the
But
early
weren't-
2000s.
They weren't, that's,
We're not
but they
doing
weren't
that
getting on
no
the
more, though.
phones. You
No,
get on
no,
the
no, no.
phones a lot quicker.
And think about it, a lot of
There's more
songs
people
become
with
more
access to it.
popular. A lot of songs become more popular because of like TikTok. Like think about Soldier Boy's song. It's super popular because it's on TikTok. Then clap, clap, clap.
His first song was hot because there was a dance to it. He was the first one with the dance.
That's when the internet
Watch
started
that crap.
popping. is
No,
what
no,
I'm
no, no, no,
saying.
no. But I'm saying nobody else is even close like that came out in that time with him. How come nobody else? How come people who are better lyrically, or people who already
Because
established?
he connects because he sings and raps. And a lot of people like only rap and they can. There's only so much they can talk about it. Like he actually touches in. He gets into his feelings. Like he feels his feelings.
He's gonna overshare.
Yeah.
His
Like-
rap get the
Like,
fellas.
think about it, he has
his
all
singing
the
get the
girls.
ladies.
Yes, exactly.
And then there's a group of people who like both. So it's like
Yeah.
he went both.
Yeah.
He went all three.
I rock
ways.
with both of them.
Like
It's
he
cool.
like, I'm the light skinned Key Sweat. Okay.
Light skin, Key Sweat.
He
His
probably
bars
he
be
probably
hard
light
too,
skin-
though.
Yeah.
He probably
People be
light skinned
trying to sleep
Tupac,
on
so
him.
you get the best
Touchdown
of both
in
worlds.
86. Knew I was a man by the
Weezy.
age of 6.
Yeah, Weezy didn't go to jail. You know that might be debatable, but at the same time, I don't know.
It's weird. I never really listened to Wayne like that. Never.
What?
Yeah.
Wayne, you're
Hey,
asleep.
hey, don't give me. Hey, now speaking about music, he has a track out with DMX. DMX just dropped an album. What's today? Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Yesterday on Friday.
Well, his camp did. Rest in peace to DMX. He didn't drop
Oh,
nothing.
that's right. That's right. His camp
It
dropped
was
it.
just recordings they had.
But they dropped his album.
That was
and the-
fast though.
My best track or my favorite track on there is with Lil Wayne. Dogs Out. That one's dope. That's by far my favorite. So, but hey, anything else y'all want to say?
There's something else you want to say, but
Oh.
before we wrap up the show,
Oh, there
man,
is.
share this with somebody. Like, subscribe on Spotify. Follow us on Instagram. All_everything podcast. Hit us up on YouTube. Make sure you like the video, share the video, and also subscribe. Turn on the little bell so you can get all the notifications. Also, we got the podcast up on Spotify, All and Everything podcast. I want to say thank you to James, JB,
Yeah,
coming
thank
out
you.
here.
Appreciate
Hey,
it.
go ahead and shout out
All
your
and
IG
Everything
again, man.
podcast.
Where can they follow you? at?
IG, follow me at JB Easy5, all lowercase letters on Instagram. No Twitter.
And one thing beautiful about having like James coming on is letting other young black kids know that there's other realms out there where you can be out there and be successful and do something that's
Yeah,
exciting.
and
You
like I
see,
said, what I'm doing now at Staples, I remember middle school, just watching some of these games, I always wonder like how they do that kind of stuff. The fact that I'm actually doing it.
and you get
It's
to
a
like
dream
watch
come
the
true.
games while you're working.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, don't
beautiful.
get me wrong. I mean, I get sidetracked a couple of times. Got to be careful with that. But it's a dream come true. I post pictures and stuff like that. Let people know like.
Yeah, I
Anything's
be big
possible.
hating, man. It's been
And,
like-
I mean, ain't nothing to hate about. It's just
well, jealous. I'll say I'll
ain't
be
nothing to be
jealous.
jealous
I'll be
about. And
jealous.
trust me, if I could bring people to the games, I would bring y'all. I'll let y'all go, and I don't need to go. I work the games.
Right.
Sometimes, I don't even like being at the games because it's just one of them nights where I don't feel like being there. But for the most part, I enjoy it.
That's
You
what's
come
up.
across, see the games up live. It's a blessing. Anything's possible if you put your mind to it and
There we go.
dedicate yourself to it.
There you go.
What do we think of the Bears? Hopefully Justin Fields has a good rookie season, but they're not about to make no noise. Come on now, stop it.
The Bears,
Not a Super
they
Bowl
they
contender.
drafted Justin Fields because they learned from their mistake with Deshaun Watson.
Yeah,
But honestly, I hope it works out for Justin Fields because that Bears defense is too good not to be getting anywhere.
yeah.
No, that's
It's
just,
just-
it's
the
one of
quarterback
those
struggle.
once in a
That's what it
lifetime
is.
defenses. One of those
Yep.
defenses.
X,
of the decade.
though.
And the fact
you-
that they're still together. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got you. Real quick though, on the Bears though, it depends on what Aaron Rodgers does. Because if Aaron Rodgers leaves, hey,
Oh,
the
that's right.
division-
that's wide open.
Yeah, the
They're not winning the
division's
Super
gonna
Bowl
be
though.
open.
That's what I'm saying.
But kind of on a little bit of a sadder note, but sending a lot of love out to the convicted felon for the murder of our friend that I went to high school with, Brianna Bradford. He was found guilty, and he's going to be sentenced to 100 to life in jail. Her birthday just passed this past Monday, and she would have been 26. So I just want to send some love out to her.
Her and the whole family, Brandon and the whole family.
Yeah, much love.
Send our prayers that way. Hey, man, like I said, follow us, like, subscribe. Where your phone at, man? Go ahead and get that
Oh yeah, I
thing.
got you.
Let that thing roll out,
What did I
man.
say? Donovan Mitchell.
Where?
What do you think of the?
Oh, he said, "What do you think?"
Oh, the Bears.
Oh, the Bears, yeah,
what do you think of the Bears? Oh, okay. But hey, other than that, hey, we'll see you guys next week. Hey, we
Thanks for having
appreciate you
me.
being here,
Appreciate it.
JB.
I was trying to come back out here before football season.
Hey, yeah,
you know,
don't let this be the last time, my man. Don't let it be the last time
Hopefully
at all.
not. Like I said, come out there before football season, talk some football predictions, fantasy talk, all that.
Hey, we'll have to bring you back on for a little fantasy episode.
Also, man, I may have another spot or two open, so I don't know if y'all trying to look to get into a fantasy league. So yeah.
Fantasy football.
Man, I'm a king of fantasy, but I got a real serious league. I
You
don't
can't
know
be a
X,
king if you ain't never
X
won.
ran. I've won a fantasy league, just not the head one, the one I'm trying to win with my homie. Don't worry, X, you left the league because you wasn't. We'll talk about that
We'll
later,
talk
man.
about that another day.
Yeah.
All right,
Julio.
Hey, go ahead and drop the beat, and
Hey,
we
we-
up out of here.
Hey, we
All right,
appreciate
guys.
y'all, man.
Appreciate
Hey,
it.
James.
Much love from everybody
Hey,
out
appreciate you
there.
coming, brother.
Like, subscribe, follow us. You know what it is.